In the early hours of October 7th, Israelis living near the border with Gaza awoke to sounds of Hamas militants terrorizing, killing, and kidnapping their neighbors. As the hours stretched on, Israelis hid in fear and terror at the atrocities. They wondered if they would even live through this nightmare. 11 days after the Hamas attack on Israel, the situation for the hostages remained grim. The militant group Hamas has said that 250 people are being held hostage in Gaza and that they will be released, quote, when conditions are ripe. Meanwhile, according to Israeli chief military spokesperson, the number of hostages held in Gaza was 206. He added that the area surrounding Gaza is still being screened. Checks and searches are still being conducted to find the hostages.
Until now, we notified the families of 306 fallen soldiers and the families of 203 hostages. We feel the pain of the families and embrace them in this difficult time. I want to clarify the number of hostages and concentrate on this issue in which we are putting all efforts and treating it as a significant manner and as high national priority.
But the question that now arises is the safety of these hostages in custody of a militant group. 2 days ago, Hamas released the first video of a hostage taken to Gaza. The short video clip shows one of the hostages, Mia Shem, lying in bed, her right arm being bandaged by someone that's not in the frame. A long, fresh scar is clearly visible. Speaking into the camera, Shem, who looks pale, sits up straight with her head held high and says she was injured and taken to Gaza. She then pleads to be returned to her family. Seeing the 21-year-old alive in the video clip, her mother holding a picture of her daughter urged the government and world leaders to bring her daughter back home.
Today I saw my baby on television. I saw she's alive. I saw that she was. I heard before rumors that she was shot in the shoulder or in the leg. So I can see she was shot in her shoulder. I see she had an operation. She looks very terrified. She looks like she's in big pain.
There are many more like Shem being held by Hamas in Gaza. According to the Israeli Defense Forces spokesperson, the military has so far notified the families of 199 hostages that their loved ones are being held in the Gaza Strip. Among the hostages that Hamas took are many elderly, children, and women. The spokesperson says the military has some information on the whereabouts of the hostages being held by Hamas in the Gaza Strip.